3, 2, 1, fanny fart. All right, hey everyone, Smitty here. We're here at Beast Mode Cartel to train, but we're training for Bailey today behind the camera. A lot of people have asked since we've been dating, is she going to get into Strongwoman or Strongman? Strongwoman, I hope, if you have the choice. The answer's maybe. We haven't really talked about it, but Beast Mode are having a competition here for beginners in a couple of months. So Bailey's going to test out a couple of the events. She's played with the log before, done some deadlifts.
Yeah.
I haven't really played with much stuff before, so I'm going to coach her through her first official Strongwoman session, and then after this session or a couple sessions, we'll chat about it and see if it's worth signing up for the comp. So come along for the ride and shut up, let's go. So the first thing that Bailey and I got started on was the duck walk. This isn't an extremely common event in Strongman. For reference, I think I've done this about 3 times in competition and I've competed 60 or more times. So not a common one, a great one for bruises, which you will see at the end of the video. But it's a good event to warm up on. It uses the full body, and we worked on technique at the start, getting that waddle down, and then you'll see me explaining to Bailey or suggesting that we try leaning forward to gain some momentum at the start instead of thinking too upright. Alright, I've got B to put the belt on to practice in a belt and to practice with chalk. We've got her on the duck walk at 60 kilos, which I believe is her comp weight if she chooses to do it. So, when we apply chalk, you put it on and then you get it off. You don't want it caked on. Yeah. Alright, give it a go. See if you like it more or less. Sometimes chalk makes these handles slipperier. Now what we're working on here is leaning into it so that it carries you forward. Rather than thinking up, we're trying to create some momentum from the start. Just like that, to get a fast start. All right, don't rush the turnaround. Practice again, leaning forward so that it carries you forward. Easy. How's that feel? Pretty good. Okay, comp weight for Bailey, we're going to go 10 meters, which is what the comp standards are now. Go when you're ready. Leaning forward, leaning into it. Leaning forward to get that fast start, and then a waddle. 10 meters, done. Okay, so we stuffed up. And this is over comp weight, but doesn't matter. Let's go. Leaning into it, leaning forward to get a fast start, and then waddle. Perfect waddling. And now we're going to practice power stairs. Okay, we're moving on to power stairs. Who better to teach Bailey power stairs than yours truly? So the next thing we worked on was power stairs. It's part of the same medley as the duck walk and uses the same implement. First thing I got Bailey to do was just to try a few reps. You know, she's seen this before, so I just got her to try it before giving her too many coaching cues, and then got her to work on a couple things, mainly using more quads. So we do want to be more upright for this rather than lifting with the back too much. So just giving her some tips on where to put the chin, and mainly what to do with the knees. With the power stairs, we really want to try and get the knees behind the implement. So opposite of that demonstration just there. We want to squat the weight up, kind of, and then get the knees behind, and then you'll be able to use your body weight as leverage to put the implement onto the stairs. And Bailey gave it another crack, just thinking of that one cue, and it was obviously a lot better. This is just 20 kilos, so nice and light. All right, we're up to 40 kilos. We're working on a more quaddy start position. So chest and chin up, let the knees bend, yeah, and then the knees go back to get behind the plates as soon as possible. Good, lean back, good, 40 kilos. Everything up, think up, knees go back. So good, one more. Your start position is up, then all you're thinking is knees back, knees back, knees back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, Bailey's going to try to do all 5 steps. All I'm going to say is there's no rush.
Yeah,
It's not comp day, we're just practicing. I want the reps to look good and be deliberate rather than get up there fast and the form goes to crap. Upright, knees back. Up you get, upright. Nice, all right. We learnt that was too close to the step, so let's fix. Give yourself a gap, give yourself a gap. Think up, knees back. Better, give yourself more of a gap, let's go. Upright. Great patience. Let's make sure of this one. Think explosive. Good patience. And then a flex. All right, we're showing Bailey how to bring it down. A big part of power stairs training is it sucks, bringing it down. It sucks going up and it sucks coming down. First off, make sure you got safety shoes on. Knees behind. Let's get a strong man. If anyone knows one. All right, let's go again. Okay, so what we've got Bailey doing is we've got her on the first step. Instead of practicing from the floor, we've got a lot of room. We're gonna practice doing 3 reps, but all from the first step. So we've got plenty of room. All right, she's going all the way up, that's fine. 3 reps, all from the one step I meant, but just so we don't have to bring it all the way down. It's a good way to train. All right, set it up how you like it. That's it, give yourself space, think up. Great with the knees, perfect, one more. Set it up where you like it, we're being deliberate. Heels have a base, think up, think upright, knees go back. And that was aggressive and confident, which is why that one was so good. All right, let's add some weight and see if we can do 60 kilos. Good patience. Yeah, work for it. Back on the knees, get it back. Yeah, lean back. This is good to learn. Not bad at all. All right, let's go again. That first rep, it wasn't where it was before. You didn't have the space that you had before. Got to set up right every time. This is training, this is practice. Let's go again. All right, bit more space this time. Great rep, you can do it. Think upright, push with the legs, knees go back, go. Stay with it. All right, I'm gonna show Bailey what to do in that position there. And that was explosive at the start, but we lost back tightness. So I like the aggressiveness, but aggressiveness only works if things remain tight. It's all gonna come with practice. That was really good. I'm gonna show you, if it gets stuck, what to do. Okay, if you're on these type of handles, Bailey or audience, and it can get stuck, right? If you get it to there and it gets stuck, as Bailey was, you guys just saw Bailey stuck there, you can kind of not bring it down, but let's say Bailey got to here, and it's not in a position where you can push it on, right? It gets stuck on the lip. Rather than thinking this way, I need to get it on, and your legs are here maybe, you might be able to get your knees further behind, go back to this, and look.
Okay.
Now you're getting that height. It's scary, leaning back, especially when you're up there, and I'm exaggerating. But instead of thinking wrestling and it's gassy and it's literally stuck, you might be able to wedge your knees, lean back more, lean back, lean back, lean back, and just using your body weight until you have it there, and then up. Now the other thing Bailey's got to work on, that second rep was really explosive, really went for it, not too much thinking, but the back went like that. When the back goes, your arms are longer, and now you have even further to lift it up. That's why this is great for short arm people. Their arms end up here, and when they stand up, they've already cleared it. If you've got long arms or it's heavy, you have to lift it further. So you can think shoulders like a deadlift, shoulders packed down. Sometimes I do think shrug. I try and shrug, but what I don't want is to be aggressive and go like that. Upright, shoulders down, locked in, still aggressive, but now my shoulders don't go to there. All right, Bailey's gonna give this a go. I've just given her a lot to think about, which is sometimes unhelpful. Too much. So let's just get the start position right. Heels on, bit of clearance, looks good. Let's just go back to thinking upright, shoulders down. Yep. Patience now, lean back. Fantastic. Let's go one more. That was a great fix. Well done. Up, knees back. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Stay with it, stay with it. Good fix. Yeah, well done. So as you can see, Bailey is absolutely killing it. Next we moved on to the log press, which she has done before. I've really just shown her the bare minimum on log press so she can have a play and not hurt herself, make it look good. This time, tried to get into some little intricacies, mainly to do with the clean and the positions and what we're aiming for to get a nice, powerful clean. When you're learning something new, there's just so much to learn, so much that can go right and go wrong. So the coach or your responsibility as an athlete really is to not hurt yourself, to learn one or two things and make them better, and not try and focus on everything being absolutely perfect, because there's just too much to think about. So that clean there after a quick debrief was so much better, really confident and aggressive due to better balance. So here I am explaining to Bailey just what we're aiming for with the hips and triple extension, it's called, in order to use the hips correctly. So just giving her a couple of things to work on and making sure that every rep's the same, not just picking it up and focusing on getting it overhead, but rather making it look and feel good, and then just trying to think less is really the key. Okay, so first few reps, we've given Bailey some things to work on. I want every pickup to be the same. We fixed the clean a little bit. On the first rep, she muted the hips. On the second rep, she jumped off the ground, and then we fixed it. So she was using her hips correctly for the clean. Now we're going to work on her head or her chin being a lot further up for a better rack position for light weights. Everything up. Let's go. Big session. Now we moved on to the axle clean and press, which is also in this competition as part of the overhead medley. The weight that Bailey will likely have to do at this competition, she can probably just power clean this bar as you would in Olympic lifting or CrossFit. But I thought, let's show her how to do the continental clean and learn how to do this and why, and then we can regress or progress, whatever way you'd like to look at it, to just a regular power clean. So just teaching her how to continental clean, how to get it to the belly with a mixed grip, how to dip down without the axle moving from the belly, and then pressing overhead just using a push press for now. I'll let the footage play through, but Bailey did really well at this one, and I think from memory we got maybe 8 to 10 reps overhead with about 25 kilos. Last but not least, what a big sesh. We worked on some farmer's carry. The competition, Bailey needs to lift 45 kilos per hand is the weights at the moment. We built up to 40 kilos per hand, just focusing on where to grab. So we grabbed around the middle of the handles, short, fast steps, tried to remind her to keep her chin up for now. And this is the event where Bailey at the end here says she really surprised herself. So this is 40 kilos per hand. We went up, quick rest and back, and she just did exceptional. And I'll let this last one play out. All right, Bailey's got the sore hands. We're going to pick it up anyway. This is the sport. This is the sport. Great breathing, short steps, chin up if you can. Hold it, hold it. That's incredible. All right. Now you can look at your hands and... What was that? What did you say? All right, so the session is done. We're filming me, but I'll interview Bailey at the same time. I had fun. I think Bailey did really well. How do you think you went?
Yeah, it was good. Surprised myself.
The main comment was she surprised herself on those farmers. You feel pretty fatigued.
Oh yeah, I'm wrecked.
Accomplished.
Yep.
So, I mean, these weights that are set for this beginner comp are pretty good. Really good and really achievable. So it's not a matter of if Bailey can do them. It's can I do them, and does that even make me want to compete? And we'll keep chatting about it. It's not like just because you've done the weights that we have to now compete. But the point to me, the point of competing, especially for someone like yourself or someone in your shoes, someone brand new to lifting, someone that's been at it a little while, is if you sign up to this comp, you or whoever's watching, if you sign up to your next comp, I bet, well, if it was me, and what I'd hope for from someone that I'm coaching is you're going to go for your walks now for recovery and breathing. You're going to make sure you don't skip breakfast.
Yeah.
You're going to maybe have 2 junk food meals a week instead of 3 or 4. Maybe it's drinking less. Maybe it's, you know what, I'm going to go for this higher protein meal. I'm going to include some fruit instead of this, saying no. Therefore, it improves your life. So at the beginning, for a lot of competitors, I really believe strongman and sports can improve your life. After a while, if you want to get to the top level of the sport, any sport or anything in your life, it needs to become a little bit unbalanced. And you're training through some injuries, and you're training when you should be working, and etc. But at the start, at the beginning, with the world ahead of you, and it's amazing, training for a competition on any sport, I really think it can and should improve your life. It gives you some drive, a reason to go to bed a bit earlier, a reason to get up a bit earlier, cook your food, wash your dishes, go for walks and love life.
Yeah.
So enjoy that period while you've got it, because once you pass the beginner stage, it's all downhill, all right? But if you're beginner strongman, strongwoman, you're in just the best, it's the prime of your life. Basically. All right, I'm obviously high on sugar, but thanks for watching the video. Let me know in the comments if something. All right, just cooking dinner, Saturday night. It's only been a few hours since the, oh no, hun. It's only been a few hours since. Show us, where's someone there?
So there's that one there.
Oh my God, it's only been a few hours.
And then I've got on my both sides, and then there's one there too.
Bad luck, welcome to the club.